Storm Chasers, today I have a guest with us that is about to expose some stuff that, well, it really ain't gonna surprise us, because over there at Black Ink Crew, we know that it is nothing but smoke and mirrors. The people don't really got money like they say they got money. They don't really live in those houses. Those are Airbnbs. They ain't really even together. It's all fake, all right? So we're gonna welcome Kid J to the show and Pops in the back. What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's going on?
What's up?
Now, Kid J, tell us about what you do. You do music, correct?
Yeah, I'm a full-time hip hop artist. I perform with people like T.I., Bow Wow, Jermaine Dupri, just the like list just goes on. But
Twister, one of my favorites.
And my I basically preach the message to the youth about how you don't have to use all the violence and stuff in your music, or just push the negativity narrative, So
Right.
yeah, so that's what I teach the youth, so like the people underneath me,
Okay. So your music is positive, which is good. We don't really see that a lot nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's all Percocets, lean, like it's all the negative stuff.
Right.
So where can they actually go and find your music? We're gonna post your links, but where can they go and find you?
Shoot, you can follow me on Instagram at official Kid J. That's official. Then it's Kid J, KIDJY. You can look me up on my Spotify, Apple Music, and also Facebook. You can hit me on there too. It's just KIDJY, and yeah, so you can find me.
Nice. Okay, so you reached out to me, brother, and you said that you paid Donna $400. And by the way, we're talking about Donna from Black Ink Crew, New York. I think her IG name is what? Donna, I don't.
Yeah, man, listen, it's like the Don Dada or something. Yeah. It's exactly what you just said. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was a few hundred. It was supposed to tally up to 4. But we never got to that point because she kind of ran off with the bag early. So it was kind of, I want to say this too. We was fans of Black Ink. We watched it. It ain't like we didn't watch it. It's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Never would have thought she would have did that, man. I mean, everybody that I talk to be like, man, you see how her character is, and blase split. And it's good that I have a relationship with Puma, man. Puma was somebody that been helping with Jay's career as far as like, posting his music, and always been, we did a show with Puma in Detroit, and he was really, really, really cool guy, really down to earth. So we just didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I've talked to some of these love and hip hop people, and like they're not the same as they are on the show. So I don't really fault you for that, because it's kind of like, if she's told to act like a clown on TV, she's gonna do that for the check. You know what I mean? But you kind of expect, if I'm paying you for promo, then you should do that. So Kid J or Pops, whoever want to answer, what exactly was she supposed to promote?
It was my song, right?
It was music.
Yeah. She was supposed to either shout out my music or just promote something that was me. It could have been my song, could have been my page, just anything worthy of the fact that we sent her that money, And then after like we sent her the money, me and my pops was both hitting her on the Instagram, talking to her about like when are you gonna post it? Because she was posting other people's, but then she kept telling us that she was gonna eventually post it. But then we seen her post a whole bunch of people who probably paid way less than what we did, and she put them on first. So it was like, what you doing with our money? Then when we eventually
we got in touch. Yeah, when we got in touch with it, was kind of pretty much like whatever. And like, then she told him something bold. And she said, your dad didn't do this and that. Ask your dad. Like, when, like, Jay's, I really think that, like, when he hit her up, it was more with his status of what he is. She responded back to him a little quicker. But I kept hitting her all day. She didn't hit us back for a whole 24 hours. And then the next day, probably about the afternoon, she was like, well, I'm not going to do this and do that. And I'm not going to be pressured to do this. And then I get into it with Vagina Slayer. He tells me what he's gonna do to me when he sees me or pull up. I said, man, I'm not Caesar. I'm not Caesar or Teddy. I ain't in a reality star. I'm for real.
show. Ay, it's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show. Ay, that nigga crazy though.
So it got me. It got us heated, and like I said, I'm not jumping down. It's more or less of a shocking because of the status that she's on. Then it went from, okay, I'm giving you a deal, because she was talking about $1,000 for a shout out.
So it was originally going to be $1,000 just for one shout out.
One shout out, one drop. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna tell about his album, and y'all know. And at this point in time, this was when Black Ink was at a little high point. We said we use it, and it just didn't happen. And then once I got into a Vagina Slayer, then I think the IG was Life of the Party. I'm the Life of the Party as their manager. He inboxed me and told me, yeah, your son shitty, your son this, don't do this. And I said, my son is barely, he's just scraping the surface of being, in his young adulthood. He was still young, you know what I mean? And it was like, still young right now, but it was very immature, very out of left field. And really, I don't like Donna no more. I used to like Donna. I thought she was all right. I mean, they was entertaining, and I mean, really, they ain't who they say they is. I mean, we learned a lot about that in this business.
Yeah, we didn't had a whole bunch of incidents with other celebrities. I don't say names, of course, but we done had a whole bunch of incidents involving money, and this isn't our first rodeo knowing that somebody played us. You know what I mean?
September of last year, maybe a little earlier, middle of the year, I tried to get in touch with Black Ink itself because I don't know, it got to a point where the money was it was in respect. It was kind of like, I'm taking your stuff and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it because I'm Donna. And I was like, wow, it was. And then she said she was blocking both of us, and then they all blocked us, and I tried to block the manager because the manager was sending all kind of crazy people to my phone. And it was kind of just like, I was like, well, Jay, we positive. We be trying to stay away from that industry beef. But at the same time, people just got to understand, you just can't be taking people money. Plus, this is my son's career. I'm not just a manager, I'm the father, but I take it really personal.
Right.
Take them, you know what I mean? So.
Right. I feel you. Look, believe me, I would too. And so, and just so the audience knows, when we say Vagina Slayer, we're talking about Alex, who is Donna's fiance, boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah. Tough guy on the internet. I tell you, a very tough guy on the internet.
Damn. Okay.
Half of them are.
Well, yeah, half. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So I'm interested though. How did she go from $1,000 for promo all the way down to just a few hundred for promo? How did she?
Well, she had been doing a promo special all week. So I don't know if she was giving people different prices or if it wasn't just going the way she wanted it to go. But it was kind of like the way she came, oh, yeah, I'll help you. I'll do. Everything was cool. Everything was good. And then when the money was gone, it was all we wanted was the shit. Really, I thought the drop for the album would have been just enough. She didn't have to do nothing extra. I said, all right, just do this. The album coming out. The mixtape was coming. We had Mariah Lynn. We met her in New York with DJ Shelf in the charity event. She done some things for us. Nice. Don from Black Ink. Shout out to Don from Black Ink. But, we have a lot of little relationships in between that did things for us. And it did like this. It went fast. Don was professional. Puma professional. Yeah. For some reason, I don't know, the first 2 hours I gave these girls money, I kind of had a gut feeling that something was wrong.
Yeah, because she was communicating with us
come in the camera for me a little bit. You kind of stepped out the camera.
Oh, sorry. She was communicating with us, but it's the fact that after the money was sent, how she was acting. Because after the money was sent, that's when the communication completely stopped, and she wasn't texting she was texting us once every couple days, and she didn't I don't know. You could tell that the business was funny.
Yeah.
It sounds like, and I mean, look, she may see this and she may want to come on and defend herself. Whatever. But it sounds like old girl just had a bill to pay. Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounce that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea. And in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order at checkout today. It sounded like she had a bill to pay. Wasn't nobody paying for no promo. And she said, okay, I'll just lower it because I just, I don't know if she need to pay her Sprint bill, Verizon. I don't know. It just sounds.
I got one better. I got one better for you, Storm. After the fact that we gave her the money, we were seeing her at like the ice cream place. I want to be funny, but the ice cream was sprinkled up. It looked at something different. Then she would be like getting a slushy. Then she was getting something to eat. And I was thinking to myself, she never got back to say, well, I'm going to do this after I do this. It's like she got that money. She had a day on it. She had a day out on us. And then it was over with. The next day, heard from her. It's kind of like, well, I ain't doing this and y'all going to come at me like this. And then Vagina Slayer jumped in. Don't be talking to my girl like that. We got to talking crazy. I'm not a guy that's really promote violence, but I'm a man. If you step to me, I'm gonna take care of my business. But right. This was my son, and it's more about my son. You could take. I don't feel like you can take from me, but I'd rather you take from me than him. So like I said, I took it personal, and I know he works hard. And everybody that knows what he does in the community does a lot for the community. We just did something with the Detroit Youth Choir called Glory. Common them loved it. It was two renditions of it. One of them was up for the original one with Jay was a remix, but the original one had the DYC rapper Indigo Yaj, shout out to Indigo Yaj, was up for a Grammy consideration. So we, a couple weeks back around Christmas time, we just went out there with Senator Jewel Jones, and we gave out toys. We helped give out toys for the kids. So he does a lot to be his age. Far as good in the community, the city knows exactly who he is as far as his output. So for somebody like this to get stuff, it's a slap in the face because he do a lot of good for everybody.
It is, and I'm glad that you guys had at least some of your receipts. And I'm gonna say going forward, anybody you do promo with, like, keep all them receipts because this business is just so shiesty. I don't know no other way to say it. It's just it's shiesty for real. And I'm sitting here thinking too. Now that you said you sent the money, you sent it via Cash App, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So now that you said that, I'm like, damn! Don't tell me she was hungry and she just needed something to eat. Like I'm just thinking.
That's what I said. I said you could, it's just a slap in the face. It's kind of like like you say, you waiting on something, and then you see somebody else having fun. It's kind of like, y'all. She had a motive. If she had a motive, I need to make a few dollars, and maybe I want to go have a time with my boyfriend or whatever. But she didn't have to do it to us. We ain't. We still up and coming. We still got goals to do. We still got things. Few TV appearances we had. I mean, we done a lot, but we still climbing. And it was just at the time it was a knockdown because we was just spreading money around and try to get it here, get it there, see if we can get some big names here, big names there. And she about the only one didn't come through. I talked to, shout out to Jadakiss too. I got Jadakiss. He's supposed to be hosting Kid J's mixtape too. So we got a lot of blessings, man. This one was just like she's seeing her every week, seeing her dressed every week. It was we fell for the loop.
Well, damn. It happens. I had somebody, they had said that Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had did them the same way when it came to some promo. So Yeah, it happens, but you guys have moved past it. So okay, so going forward, I do got a couple questions. Your relationship with Puma, like you guys are still cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because he seems like a cool dude anyway. So, well, let me ask you, Kid J, do you want to? I want to put you on the spot, man. Do you freestyle? I ain't trying to do you like Sway, but I'm just, you know.
Sorry, trying to like say. Yeah. I mean, okay, I ain't gonna freestyle, but if I was to rap to you, it'd be something written. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be able to say it for you.
You want to go for it? I'll just take me off the screen. You can go for
it. Sure. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, all right. So whenever you want to start, go.
Let's do my famous.
Oh yeah,
man. Remember my name shining in the spotlight. Watch on my wrist, just making sure that my time is right. Sour like a limelight. I can do this all night. Some people addicted to crack and weed and even Bud Light, but I grew up barely water, couldn't even shower. I was lighting up candles when it was barely power. Closed my eyes, cousin Paul going to 18. From there on out, it was nothing but straight dreams. Haters hating on me, my girl, and my relationship. You're not better than me, bro, so get another grip. We was friends for a minute, then you turned to grab the knife, and then you talked about my girl, you are relevant to my life. I think about it twice. Why am I so nice? Should I come out swinging like my name was Kimber Slice in Detroit? A kid was shot, 2 years old. It made me think that the world was way too cold. But when my grandma passed away, she told me, Jay, don't fold. I guess I do got a soul, but people just fail to know.
Shout out once again so people don't forget where they can go and find you. And then we're going to put your links down below in the comment section.
All right. You can follow me on Instagram at official Kid J. That's official. And then Kid J, KIDJAY. You can hit me up on Instagram, KID space JAY. And you can hit me up on my YouTube channel. It's the same thing as my Instagram, official Kid J. And then you can just search up Kid J. Or you can either Google me or you could put it on Apple Music, Spotify, just anything that plays music, you can find me at.
Let me add, I'm Diamond Cut Management. I'm looking for artists that's in between 18 and 26. I like to, I think that's that hot round, when you're 27 through maybe 32, you should be somewhere in that hot status. So yeah, I'm looking for younger artists that want to collab and reach some extra people.
Have you ever wondered how the rich keep getting richer? They learn to leverage money and pass the knowledge down to their children to create generational wealth. If you're not trading, you may miss your family's wealth opportunity. Epic has removed the learning curve and are putting thousands of people into profits daily. Results will vary, but you now have an opportunity to earn while you learn from millionaire traders who can put you on the fast path to Forex trading success. Copy and paste live trade alerts that will be sent to your cell phone each day. Follow Epic's 2-week syllabus to learn to pick your own trades.
I'm excited to be partnered with this company. It's giving me a skill set that will allow me to live the lifestyle that I want to live.
Great Britain pound USD. I got from that trade $11.65, $15.15, $40.50, and $16.60. That all came from the expert trader.
Join Epic today. Visit www.epictraders.live.